Hello and welcome back to another episode of Bantz Lawrencia. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing great. For today's episode, I want to talk about the new trophy wife. For some of you who have not seen the video, I will encourage you to go to her YouTube channel, Isis, and actually watch her confession or her life story. Now, Isis used to be the new trophy wife. According to her story, which she has been sharing on social media, she wanted to be the trophy wife. She was a single mother before she got married to her husband. So she met her husband. All she prayed for, all she wanted was to be a trophy wife, to sit down at home for a man to take care of her. She started watching all these motivational speakers. She started following Kevin Samuels. For some of you who don't know, he was a man or an inspirational speaker who talks about or who teaches women how to attract a high value man. So she was following this man, and then when he passed away, she got somebody else to follow. About a year ago, she met her husband, or she met the current man that she's married to. About a week later, because of everything she's learned on how to be submissive, on how to keep a man, a week later the man proposed. She was a single mother. She married the man and they started living together. Now, she started making videos talking about how women can attract a man, how women can keep a man. She even went as far as talking about you are the problem if you can't keep a man. You're the problem if you're a single mother. You're the problem if your marriage ends. The normal traditional women talk where they teach you everything is your fault. Everything is the woman's problem. Now, we're just sitting there minding our business, thinking, okay, she's living her best life. Those other women that couldn't find a trophy husband, or couldn't be a trophy wife, or couldn't find somebody to take care of them 100%, they were just sitting down licking their wounds. Now we're just sitting down minding our business. She released a video talking about how her trophy husband, or her good man, good husband, her everything, her Christian man, sexually assaulted her two children, 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. According to the story, she said that she was trying to change the 4-year-old, and then she saw some redness in the private area. She was asking her what happened, and the 4-year-old said, "Daddy touched me." She said she lost it. And then there was something she said that really got me thinking, because she said that she thought she could manage it. Because when they went to the hospital, it appeared that the husband had actually touched the 2-year-old and the 4-year-old. So it's not just, that was not the first time. But she said something that really broke my heart. She said she thought she could manage it. And immediately she said that video cut, because I think she kind of edited some of the things she said after that. But I think that was not the first time she was made aware of the fact that her husband was touching her children, or their children. That was not the first time. So she must have known, because a 2-year-old, you're changing. Maybe she was seeing some, there was no actual penetration before then, or maybe there was no actual force before then. But changing a 2-year-old, for a doctor to have realized that something happened, there's no way you can tell me that you're washing a 2-year-old or you're bathing a 2-year-old. There would not be sensitivities in those areas if somebody had actually touched them. This is not to blame her in any way. This is just for us to learn certain things. The things that you ignore sometimes, or even most times, are the things that will come back and bite you. These are the things that will come back and haunt you. For the fact that she was made aware or maybe she saw some things, or maybe she felt some things, or maybe she had seen some things, or seen some kind of way that the husband was moving with the children, but just put up that blinders. He's a provider, he's taking care of the family. Why should I have to worry? These are children. He would not go far, and he did. He went there. So this whole thing could have been avoided. This whole thing could have. Don't sit down and say, oh, since he's taking care of me, maybe you saw him kind of moving mad with the children, and your instinct is telling you this is not right, but because you're thinking there is no way, this is a 2-year-old, this is a 4-year-old, there's no way he's going to do anything, and he did. Okay, I was having a conversation with a friend, and I said, listen, I never envy anybody. Like that has been my motto from day one, because there are certain things that you would accept that I would not accept. There are certain things you would tolerate that I would not tolerate. So if I see people in a relationship, I am happy for you. I am happy for your situation. I am happy for the fact that you find happiness. Whatever definition of that happiness means to you, I am happy for you, because my own definition of happiness is different from your own definition of happiness. What I consider valuable might not be what you consider valuable. Some people just want to get married because they want somebody to pay their bills. Some people want to get married because they want somebody somebody to meet their sexual needs constantly. Some people want to get married because of society. They want to have that title attached to their name. They just want to be a Mrs. Some people want to get married because family pressure. Some people want to get married because they want to pepper some people. Some other people want to get married because they want to have children. There is always a need that people feel. So whatever the need that somebody else, or whatever the reason why somebody get married or somebody got married, I would be happy for you. But to say, oh, I wish, I never, because I would not wish this kind of thing upon myself. I would never wish this kind of thing upon my children, upon my unborn children. I would never wish that upon anybody. My heart goes out to her. The reality is, this is happening every day. This is happening in our society. The fact that she was courageous enough to come out and tell her story, to come out and say, listen, this is going on. Before you choose a man, don't just choose a man because he will provide for you. Because after providing for you, is he a good father? Would he be a good father to your children? How does he treat children? What are his views about children? See, hurt people. Probably that was what he experienced growing up, and he's doing that to your children, because she said that she experienced the same thing. She went through the same thing. She's a product of rape. Okay, and she experienced that when she was growing up, because she has a teenage pregnancy. So that had followed her all through her life, and that has gotten to the point where it has now transferred to the next generation. People think when you hear generational curse, people think that it is one old woman in the village somewhere sitting down cooking up your destiny somewhere and just adding bad luck to the whole thing. That is not true. Generational curses sometimes you attract what you fear, or you attract what is familiar to you. You don't even know. I tell people, energy is real. Protect your energy, because anything you allow in is going to be the same thing that is going to either transform you or destroy you. This is happening in our families, in our neighborhood, in our community. We know one person, or we know some other person, a family, a cousin, a relation, a relative, a neighbor, somebody in your street, in your community. We know these people. These people live amongst us. Sometimes people put blinders. People don't want to know. People don't want to face the truth. People don't want to confront certain things. But because take care of your children. Protect your children. Protect your children, because at the end of the day, these are the same people that will grow up and carry out the same generational courses, passing it on from generation to generation. And you're wondering what is going on. Why are they like this? Or why is this certain things happening? Or why is this going on? It is not an old woman or an old man in the village cooking your destiny. It is what trauma is real, and trauma can be passed from one generation to the other. That is the generational cause you should be afraid of. You should not be afraid of, especially churches to say, pray against generational curses, pray against generational curses, but you are there. You have experienced molestation at a young age. You know that the current partner you're with, or you know that somebody, a family or a relation is doing the same thing, and you're praying against generational curse while it is being perpetrated in your front, you're watching it happen. May we not experience bad things. May we be able to pray against certain things and break generational curses so that we can protect our children. Now, all I can say is we have to be careful. Let us be careful. Let us be mindful of the people we let into our lives. It is not just okay to say, I want a husband that will provide. It is not just okay to say, I just want a husband to be there for my children. It is not okay to say, I want to have my children by one man. It is not okay to say, I just want to be married because that is what the society demands of me. If you are doing that, you as a person, you're one singular part, because you are going to bring in children into this world. Are you considering their mental health? Are you considering their mental well-being? Are you considering the fact that you might be passing on a generational curse to them? Let me know what you think. Do you think that we're just beating around the bush? This happens every day, or do you think that this is just something? This is a one-off. Let me know. Thank you very much for watching today's episode. Please like, and share. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.